All right, what's up, guys? RevSauce9. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell icon for the latest and greatest that comes to my channel. So I'm going to keep this as really quick with you guys. This is going to be a quick review. I got a lot of things to do today, so I just don't really have a lot of time to spend on. I got to work out and stuff, so I just really need to get through this. So SmackDown, I'm going to be honest with you, was a C average show. Really, C average. No, I don't think there was Roman Reigns at all on this show, and with Cody leading the charge, you kind of see how ice cold SmackDown is. And you got Jacob Fatu, you got the whole SmackDown stuff going on. But to be honest with you, it really kind of falls apart with Cody Rhodes on the show. That's just my personal opinion. So there was two title matches. You had LA Knight beating Phantasma over there. Again, like I said, Grayson Waller effect started the show. You had Cody Rhodes. This whole thing fell apart. And then you have Kevin Owens coming out. And it was like a dull promo from Kevin Owens. I've beaten up everybody else, but I want to go in there and bang some heads and you know, bash some people's skulls in. And then it's like, can I do that? Permission. And then they go to do the thing. And, you know, it's okay. The opening segment was just okay to me. I would say it's a C average show. And, you know, you have Uptown, Down Under, or whatever. They've been floundering. So it's like the storyline was okay. I mean, to lead up the night. LA Knight defeats Santos Escobar, El Phasma in 9 minutes and 5 minutes, or 9 minutes and 5 seconds. It was a good match. But we knew the outcome was happening. LA Knight was going to win. Santos Escobar, they could have just saved this for Bash in Berlin. They didn't. They're doing it here instead of on Bash in Berlin. I kind of questioned it. But this was a match for LA Knight. LA Knight got the victory. Again, as I said before, again, they went back and forth for a minute there. There was some hokey-pokey stuff with El Phasma, and LA Knight ended up getting the victory with a BFT, and that was a 1-2-3 thing situation. Like I said before, not the biggest fan of championship matches before a pay-per-view. Championship should be put on your main pay-per-views. It's kind of how I feel about the Continental Belt. But they're building kind of a storyline for that, kind of on AEW television. So, again, I gave AEW kind of a pass this week on that. Their go-home show, kind of a pass. I did not give a pass to the whole, and I'll talk about it more in my stream today. I did not give Saraya a pass. I did not give that a pass. I said, fuck you, Tony Khan, with that. You have Saraya lose clean like that with a Storm Zero and lose that quick in a match. I didn't like that at all. But that's my personal opinion when it comes to AEW this week. Their go-home shows have not been that great to me. And you got people saying they're great. I know I didn't cover Dynamite. I'll be talking about it in my streams all day. And I'll give my predictions in my stream today as far as what I think about that. Carmelo Hayes cuts a promo at the barbershop. I like Carmelo Hayes doing the barbershop. This is the bright side of it. He says he was talking trash about Andrade and how this challenge and all this stuff. I really like that. Carmelo Hayes, good shit. Hopefully they keep doing the Tasma. We're backstage and fought with Baron Corbin and Apollo Crews. Went into the side. Escobar said he would not tolerate disrespect. He would take to Aldis and sort it out for next week. Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair versus Albert Dawn, Amber Fire, and Bianca Belair, the Unholy Union. I didn't care for this match. This was the match that you go and you walk up and you take a piss break. Belair, personally, or Blair Davenport, I don't like her in SmackDown. I liked her on NXT. I don't like her here. Unholy Union, I should say that better in English. I did not care for it either. Okay, I just, they need to lose those belts. It's great that they gave it to them at Clash of the Castle. I don't like it here. Like, I think, you know, Jay Cargill and Bianca Belair should have those belts back. This match was kind of garbage for what it was. And Naomi's garbage. Like, ever since she's come back from TNA, she has been trash. Just straight up trash. They're not booking her properly. I'd rather her stay in TNA and lead the charge there and do some type of stuff with NXT. I'd rather see Naomi down in NXT personally doing something with TNA with Jordan Grace. I think it's just been garbage Naomi has done nothing but flounder, and they keep burying her and burying her and burying her, and it's just a burial after a burial. So we get video coverage. Davenport targeted, well, Jade Cargill, the knees and stuff, but this match was garbage. Like, took out the 3 heels and then competed with a power bomb, a fallaway slam. Naomi landed a dual dropping DDT. It's like I didn't really care. This, like I said, this match was a piss break. And you gave the match technically to Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi. You know what I mean? So they defeated them. It was a throwaway match, to be honest with you. We get into the Bloodline. The Bloodline, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa defeating the Street Profits. This was another one that I went. They finally put the Bloodline out there to defend their titles. Freebird rules. Who cares? 9 minutes and 12 seconds, you build up the Street Profits for them to lose. Just to lose. You've built the Street Profits being an undefeated machine to just lose. And I sat back and I just went, yep, they got to feed them to the Bloodline and have them lose. You can't have them win. And this is another thing that they did before Bash in Berlin that I wish that if they're making this into a super show, this should be on your super show. I'd rather have the Bloodline win there than winning on a pointless SmackDown. Personally. We got a Michin vignette. It was very good. Michin, they're kind of trying to reintroduce herself. I wish she would be called Mia Yim. Again, I've said this about Michin. She's going to lose against Nia Jax. I think you're going to have a cash-in from Tiffany Stratton. That's just the way that's going to be. Again, like I said, I'm just not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of SmackDown. You guys can hear this from me. I'm just not a big fan of SmackDown. When Roman Reigns is not on SmackDown and you moved Randy Orton over to Raw, it kind of, SmackDown loses its luster. Cody Rhodes, again, it's kind of falling in the same vein as Solo Sikoa to me. Like, I like Cody, but it's time for him to lose the belt. It's just time for Cody to lose that belt. It shows he doesn't have the star power or the star feed like fucking Roman Reigns. There's the Roman Reigns of the world, and there's Cody, and you're starting to see it every week now. I've been telling this for a while. I would rather Cody just lose at this point. I honestly would rather see Kevin Owens just lose just to hold the belt for like a month and then lose to like Roman Reigns. Like, or somebody, like, or just pass the belt back and forth between each other. I don't give a fuck. Cody Rhodes puts me to sleep now, and it's really sad for me to say that. He puts me to fucking sleep. It's just the way it is. Solo Sikoa puts me to fucking sleep. When I hear a promo from him or a Cody, I just picture Roman Reigns in a ring. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be negative towards these people, but again, as I've been telling you guys for quite some time, Cody's just not doing it for me. He did it at first for me. He was doing great, and they've just kind of floundered him, and that title is not looking as prestigious as it was around Roman. I'd rather Cody do something else, make another title happen, do something, but this ain't it for me, Chief, and he's putting me to sleep. And Kevin Owens being the yada, 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 oh, okay, we'll do this, okay, yada, yada, yada. I don't care. It's boring. It's actually, part of my English, it's dog shit. Just saying, it's dog shit. People could tell me Cody Rhodes is doing great things and poor Kevin Owens' contract's ending. Either he's going to renew or go to AEW. At this point, I would rather see him go to AEW. At least he'll do something. Because right now, him going to get for a championship that he's not going to win is just absurd. I'd rather him win the championship belt because Cody Rhodes has done nothing. He's been ice cold. And Triple H, man, you need to be listening. You say you're inundated with X and all that, man, and social media. Man, you got to listen to your fans, man. People are telling you Cody Rhodes is putting people to sleep. He is not entertaining as he once was. And Cody has lost his luster. I'm just being honest. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes defeat A-Town Down Under. They had this as the main event match, and I was just like... Oh, they won? They won? What? Yeah, that's how I was. It's like, it puts me to sleep. Cody Rhodes puts me to sleep. So does Kevin Owens to an extent. It wasn't good. SmackDown is becoming a B show that used to be an A show. And they're putting more stock into Raw than they are fucking SmackDown. And it's just, WWE, I just feel the same as AEW. It's like 1 minute you book one show really, really good with really good stuff, and then you let your other show just go to the wayside and just go. And but the difference is people like watching WWE. They have a lot of casual fans that will sit back and watch the garbage and dog shit and white dog shit on the floor. They could do anything, and fans will love it. Guarantee it. It's just the way WWE fans are. They can't ever say that the show was dog shit, garbage, boring. This show, midway in, I was... That's what I was. Tiffany Stratton and the Pretty Deadly, like Pretty Deadly, they've squandered. They've done like A-Town Down Under. It's like that. Like, Tiffany, like, what are we doing? You should be turning on Nia already. You should be holding that belt. Like, I get they got to give Nia something, but Nia's not a good champion, personally. And poor Bayley, it came at the expense of Bayley putting Nia over, and it was like, yikes. It was just like all of SmackDown, literally, no joke. That's why I give it a C average every week. That's why it's on the bottom of my totem pole or the bottom of my list. It's like a D tier or a C tier. It's not really that great. I would say Rampage is kind of in that D tier too and C tier. Then you would have Collision possibly being one step above, maybe. And then this week, like Dynamite, everybody was like praising, oh, it's their go-home show. Oh my God, it's great. It wasn't that great. It didn't really advance things that I wanted it to advance. I was more like doing the same as I'm doing SmackDown. My God, that's what I was doing watching the go-home show. It's like, great, they had Danielson come out and he's fighting for his life and it just looks like they're going to give him the championship. It's kind of a little predictable. You know, his contract's up. He'll probably sign something new, probably hold this belt because the rumor has it that fucking Darby Allin, they're having a big thing in Tacoma, Washington, and they want to put the belt on Darby Allin because what he did, putting over Sting and all this to reward him for the things that he's done. Okay, great. At the what? At the expense of Swerve Strickland here? I'd rather have Swerve and Darby go at each other, but that's the rumors and speculation. I'm going off of the rumors and speculation. But Danielson, I wouldn't mind winning the championship this week, though. But I'm going to talk about all that in my predictions and everything on YouTube and things like that this morning. But man, Dynamite was, SmackDown was just like a snore fest, man. It was just like a snore fest. I had to get up a few times to walk around because it was like so boring. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was a C average at best. You know, Meechin, okay, great. Candice LeRae, Saxton had a backstage with B-Fab, walked out on the training room. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell show up. And they were concerned for everyone, was scared on what Kadisha DIY and the Profits were in. And then a Meechin vignette, who cares? Meechin's no going nowhere. We all know this at this point. And then we had Lola and working over it. Like I said, this show was Snorefest to me. Cody Rhodes ain't doing it anymore like he once did for me. And it shows when Roman's not on your television. It shows. It shows when Roman is not on your television. The Gorillas, great. Gorillas of Destiny are on television. It's great that they are, and they're great. They were great in New Japan, but, you know, at the end of the day, Tama Loga and Tama Tonga, it's great. Their brothers, great. But I just felt it was like another title whatever match on a SmackDown show. It is what it is. That's not entertaining to me. But anyway, like I said, this is a C average show. It was average. Like I said, I'm not going to say it's a terrible show, but it was a store fest. And I'm going to put it that way to you guys. Anyway, my name is Rev Sauce. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.